Alrighty, we got one last WCOOP from 2021. High Roller PKO, 10k. Another stacked final table. Ooh boy. And I took a second to see what our starting stacks would be like so I could come up with a very quick prediction. And I'm going to start off right away, Raid a Lot with 128 bigs. I'd love to see them with the big stack. They are going to put pressure on absolutely everybody. Wattenlos way too far away with that 140 big blind stack to make Raid a Lot worry about them. One half the table will be dominated by Raid a Lot, the other Wattenlos. We're going to have a huge, super deep heads-up battle between the two. It sucks if you're one of the other players. Sleeper has got to be Hello Toddy with this short stack, 18 bigs. Oh, I love to watch them play. Just find a way to get to 30 and Hello Toddy will be back in this. We'll find a way to get to the final 3. Just gonna ignore Limitless. Pretend they're not there with 51 bigs. Great Dant on 51, another difficult knockout. 70k bounty on their head. Holy shit. Look at this year too. Wattenlos right away putting the pressure on Amati. Flopping a 4. No king or queen. Amati's out of here. Wattenlos starting things off strong. Huge bounties. Holy shiza. 120,000 for first. Could only imagine that will be doubled with the bounties. Raid a Lot. Jack 7-0. Oh yeah, it's getting started. Great Dant is going to be in a real weird pickle. In the small blind, facing a lot of opens from Raid a Lot's button. And we'll see Raid a Lot even come along, facing early position raise from Limitless. With the old Queen Jack flopping a pair, getting the job done. Aces for Limitless. No action this time. Maybe Wattenlos defends. Super deep. Wattenlos will come along. King high board, 2 hearts. Limitless stabs and gets it done. This is such a weird final table with Pone Diddy on 13. If you give them chips, they'll just be like Hello Toddy. Give them 30 bigs. Just do it, I dare ya. So we see a 3-way flop here. Straight money homie with a straight draw and the flush draw to boot. Raid a Lot with the 5-3 suited. Little 0 equity bluff. Not gonna get this one through. Nice raise here from the old 10-9 suited. Not afraid of the king at all. I mean, such a high equity bluff. It's not necessarily always easy to pull the trigger, but you could just play call. Wattenlos, the big stack. Ace Jack suited. Attacking Limitless is big blind. Gets it through. Hey dear.
Did she go?
Yeah.
How did that go?
It went well.
I won't ask you for any specific
Yeah.
but just let me know after.
Yeah.
That'd be funny, just putting all your medical information on YouTube.
Yeah, no big deal. Everybody should know.
Transparent, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, enjoy.
Oh, thank you. Adios. Uh-oh, cooler. Thankfully, we're super deep. Straight money homie could just play call with the jacks. Wattenlos puts in the 3-bet instead. Should have seen that coming. Ace 4 of hearts is the 3-betting hand. Cold 4-bet from straight money homie. Big dog could fold the queens here. Probably not going to happen. Oh, he does find the fold with the queens. Ooh. Straight money homie will be thankful Wattenlos putting the 3-bet there. Getting the queens to fold pre. Dang. Raid a Lot with queen. I wonder if Pone Diddy gets this in after min raising. We're gonna see. Oh, nicely done, Pone Diddy. Way to escape danger. Nicely done. Ooh, straight money, homie. Early position raise with 9 jack off. Not afraid of nobody. It is interesting. You're in third place. You got a cool straight draw here, a 6 or a 10. Might just get ace 9 to fold at some point. 5 of hearts on the river. Jack high sizing up a bluff. 300k, super small. Ace 9. Might not want to call. Might want to put in the raise instead. Rate a lot thinks about the raise, but we'll just find the fold. Nice bluff from straight money homie. Not afraid to rate a lot at all. Rate a lot says we're playing 3-bet pots from now on. Gets it through. Pone Diddy with a king. 6 big blinds. Sticks it in. Watnos will go bounty hunting. 9 on the flop. That will do. Watnos with their second bounty. Running the show. Great Dant with the ace king plays call off 40. 3 ways to a flop. 6s are good still. Jack high board, 2 hearts. Rate a lot says I need some protection. Great Dant comes along with ace king and the 3s fold. Straight draw for rate a lot on the turn. We'll lead out again. Might be small enough for Great Dant to continue. A lot of draws still out there. Ace king does find the fold. Could have saw Great Dant win that pot there with the old ace king. Maybe the 3-bet pre gets called. Maybe the 6s aren't finding a fold. It would have been interesting. Straight for Watnos. 2 pair for straight money homie. With the spade well as well. Nice pot for Watnos. 1.7 million going their way. Taking one off a straight money homie. Coming along with 6-4 suited. Gonna bloat the pot for Hello Toddy to come along. Ooh, flopping 3 of a kind for straight money. The big dog ace queen suited. Ace queen? What? That's a king. Nine on the turn. Not super scary for the 6-4. 7-10 gets there. There's a heart draw. You can get called by some more ace highs. Some pocket pairs. Big dog does let it go though. Hello Toddy, queen and a jack. Big stack open. Hello Toddy finds the fold. Middle pair for Watnos. Taking a stab and getting it through. Limitless, do something crazy. Queen 3 suited. Nope. Rate a lot. See, they do use the 3x sizing from the small blind. Both players flopping a pair. Ace high board. Great Dance gonna continue. Oh, now we got some straight draws. Another small bet. 10-9 holds up, but it's a scary run out, but it'll be checked over. Probably just check back. Nice pot going Great Dance way back up to 40 bigs and pocket aces. A raise and a call in the small blind. Let's bump it up. 530k to go, and Great Dance scoops it. Boom, 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 boom. Hello Toddy with an ace. Says I'll just move along with my 9 big blinds. Having made a couple ladders, Hello Toddy's just waiting for a spot now. Great Dance checking back the nut flush. Watnos will lead out on the 5 turn. Trying to get some protection for the pair of 3s. 3s are still good. Lots of missed draws out there. 3-4, Jack 10, 10-7. 7-6. Ace high doesn't call. We move along. Kind of want to see what happens if the big dog gets some chips. They're the one player I'm not too familiar with, but they're still getting after it. Attacking Wattenlos's button. King queen off, very strong hand. Whoa. Straight money homie leading out on the 5-4-3 board. Backdoor flush. Straight draw, 2 overs. Pretty good deal for straight money homie. Gets king high to fold. Hello Toddy, still no hand quite yet. Uh-oh. At least no 9s are dead. Oh, we will see a 3-bet from Wattenlos. 9s can find a fold. 9s play call. Great dant with pocket rockets. Jams. And we'll get this through. Oh my gosh, 9s call. Uh-oh. No, no. Huge pot for Great Dant. Pocket 9s make the call. Going bounty hunting. You know, $17,000 sure is enticing. Straight money homie with a check back on the flop, making a straight on the turn. Great Dant with a pair. Straight on the board. Flush completes. Turn your 5s into a bluff. Do it. Do it now. Ooh. Chop pot. Wattenlos early position raise. Ace and a 7. Surely we see a 3-bet here. What's the size big dog goes? 440k. Kings for raid a lot. We see a defend from 4 and a queen of hearts. No help on the flop. Raid a lot. Jack 10 suited right back in there. Flapping top pair. Straight money homie. Folding the ace high. Getting pocket jacks. Rewarded for their hard work. 3-bet incoming. Ooh, just kidding. He plays call from the small. 3 of a kind for Wattenlos. Sneakily checking it back. Straight money homie leads on out. Pair of 8s might come along. Maybe Limitless is just going to play like a god. Oh, when he puts in the raise. Hooey wee wah. Whatever Wattenlos does, it looks like they have a queen or potentially the strong Jack 10 of clubs, Jack 9 of clubs, 10 9 of clubs. Maybe the ace high flush draw. 7, or sorry, Jacks come along. 7 on the river. Limitless. Thinking it over with king 8. Finally finds the check. Oh, and Wattenlos just checks back the queen. Did have a very shitty kicker. And to be fair, maybe jacks don't call. Maybe they do. If jacks fold on a brick river, king 8 might find the call. Who knows? Again, whatever Wattenlos does after Limitless's raise versus straight money's lead out, Wattenlos will look strong. 8-3 defend from the early position raise, making a pair of 3s. Ace 9 no good. 5 of clubs on the turn. Big dog with an ace 9 of diamonds. Ooh, 9 on the river. Pretty rude card. I wonder if Raid-A-Lot could find a fold here with a pair of 3s. The 9 isn't scary like an ace, a king, a queen. 3s are out of there though. Nicely done. Pocket pair for Hello Toddy. 5 bigs. This is probably going to get called. Sweating a queen, a deuce, Nope, Hello Toddy, 12 bigs. We're not too far away from a Hello Toddy running over people. What's that called? The Hello Toddy show. Great Dan getting aggressive with the pocket sixes from the small. Queen high board. Super silly stuff going on here. Rate-A-Lot takes a stab. And the sixes fold. I love to see it. Rate-A-Lot unfortunately finds himself in third. Nope, fourth. Still battling it out. Dang. 10 jack suited. Hello Toddy does play small raise. Gets 3-bet from the small blind. Maybe we can find a fold now. 10 jack suited has got a lot of equity, but wanting those with king jack off will get the job done. Bam, bam, bam. Down, down, down. Another pot for Rate-A-Lot. I love to see it. Queen and jack will put in 3-bet. Very nicely done from straight money, homie. Not afraid of Wattenlose's big stack. If anything, maybe it looks more appealing to put in the 3-bet. 8 might get a double up here. Sweating an ace. Sweat that ace. Sweat that spade too. 18 bigs for Hello Toddy. One double up away from the Hello Toddy show. That's all it is now. It is pretty crazy to watch Hello Toddy play because you can just see it happening. You see all these aggressive raises come in. Oh, kings versus ace king. Oh, it's happening. The Hello Toddy show. Alright. Rate-A-Lot will put in a few chips. All the aces are pretty well dead. Don't know if the ace of diamonds was out there. The big dog, 46 bigs. Sheesh, I don't know what you do here. Call feels horrific. All in comes in. Whew, so we're sweating the ace of diamonds. Some straight cards are gone too. Kings get in there. No straight. Okay, very good. Very good. Hello Toddy, 40 bigs. It's happened. It's happened. Whew, I don't know how Great Dant is going to lose their chips. No anti-sweating. It's not allowed. We're allowed to root for things, but not people losing. Big dog, with their life on the line, king queen suited. You would expect this to be a wide jam. You'd expect some king jack suited. Probably not king 10 suited. Queen jack suited, maybe. Jack 10 suited. Maybe. A lot of pocket pairs. Big dog finds a fold. Yep, oh, straight money, homie. I see it happening. Maybe just play little raise. Okay, good. A little bit under 3x. Would be cool to see a call from the kings, but I don't think that's likely. All in. Quick fold. Great Dad, king and a queen. Big dog with jack 10 suited, 22 bigs, finds the fold. Limitless, same deal, 22 bigs. Ace 6 suited in the small blind. Already has half a blind in there. A little bit cheaper for them, but they find the fold. Meow, 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 meow. Hello Toddy, with a few chips, gets the limp into Rate-A-Lot's big blind, who puts in the raise with 7 deuce. We're going to a flop. Queen high board, this isn't good for Rate-A-Lot. 3 to a straight, firing away. Hopefully Hello Toddy puts in a raise. Nope, 9 of hearts on the turn. 8 will do. Only an 8. Huge bet by Rate-A-Lot. The Hello Toddy show. This is it. King 10 gets there, 10-8 gets there. 8-7 is a straight. So you block some of that. You don't block any hearts. Hello Toddy folds. Dang. It was supposed to be the Hello Toddy show. What's going on? I mean, it's a very scary board there. Nice bluff from the 7 deuce. Fire in all 3 streets. Jack 5 comes along from the Great Dant. Must have something brouhahaing in their head. 10 on the river. Pot size bet. Jack 5 folds. Great Dant. Interesting. We've got some chips. Maybe they want to play some cards. Coming along with 10-8 suited. Straight draw to the 9. Pair of 10s. No good. No spade out there for anybody, so... Oh, ace on the river. Chop pot, the big dog, finds a way to get some chips here. Great Dant. Oh boy, what are we doing? Would have been funny to see a raise there. What do you do with a king facing a raise there on the river? Would somebody check down a flush? Maybe the nut flush. Would have been real scary. Straight money homie with a walk with the 10s. Picks up aces. No walk this time. Pocket queens for Great Dant. If they face a cold 4 bet, wouldn't that look terrifying? 60 big blind. Yikes. So I'm just thinking, Great Dant with pocket queens. Going to be very difficult to fold. Facing a cold 4 bet, it could be called, could be raised. Who the heck knows? Find a fold maybe? That'd be beautiful. Nope. Ace high board. We will escape danger. With top set, you could always check, let him catch up a little bit. Small bet. The queen of clubs is probably a bad card to have here. Just a fold on the flop. So not too dangerous of a situation, but there was a cold 4. You'll love to see those. Ace deuce suited coming along, flopping the nut flush, turning the nut. Nut. Leading on out, a pair of 5s. No club. Makes the fold. Good stuff. King for Watnos. He's been opening fairly wide. Straight money homie. Thought about putting in the 3 bet with a crappy old king 4. Right a lot comes along in the big with queen 10 suited. 4 to a straight. Pretty scary board for the kings. Oh, 6 on the river. Nice spot. Nice fold by the kings. Super shitty board there. I wonder if like 2 pairs turn themselves into a bluff or something. I'm just wondering, does kings beat anything there on the river? Or is the fold just super easy? Looked pretty easy there. At least Watnos made it look easy. Ooh, and 3 of a kind. Queen. Might want some protection here. Might want some value. No, it doesn't need protection. Ace or king would suck, but there's already 3 jacks out there, so you're not going for 3 streets of value. Looking to get 2. 5 on the river. Interesting card. Obviously 5s in the big are possible. Making a boat. I mean, Watnos has top boat, so it's not so interesting, but they're going to look to put a raise in. First the pot size bet on the river. Quick fold from the queens. Boo, 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 boo. 10-10 for Great Dant. Big dog finds the fold, the old queen 8 suited. Watnos putting in a 3 bet ace 5-0. tens come along. That's a pretty shitty board. At least Watnos checks it over to you. Queen on the turn. Watnos could have checked some queens on the flop. It is surprising to see no bets after the 3-bet. But Watnos is just giving up. Says maybe the king high board ain't so good. Big dog still getting after it. King queen O in the cutoff. Limitless ace 8 O. What do we do here? 9-3 deuce flop looks pretty good for big dog. Super small bet. Limitless with the backdoor nut flush, backdoor straight. Coming along. 7 on the turn. Ace high still good. Big dog could put a lot of pressure on it though. A turn barrel probably gets the job done. Could still be ahead of flush draws and straight draws. But those might bluff you on the river. So big dog says, yeah, I'll just put in the raise here. 25 bigs for them. Getting on out of the basement. Gonna take a little bit more work, but they got a good start. Top 2 for straight money, homie. Watnos, 6 or a 10. 10 for the stupid straight. Straight money, homie. Ace and a 6. Raising into Raylot's big blind. Coming along with ace 10. With a diamond, both players. Maybe we play call. 6 on the turn. That's kind of rude. I mean, Raylot's going to have a hard time defending ace 10 here. Oh, 10 on the river. Well, that's one hell of a thing. And then ace of clubs with the 6 makes a call. Very reasonable. Diamonds miss. Surely there'll be some straight draws out there that miss. Ooh, Hello Toddy takes a pot there. What did Watnos open? Not too sure. Cannot rewind. I refuse. I like Great Dance big sizing pre. The big dog with an over and a gut shot to the 10. 5 would have been a little bit better for the 7-8. Or sorry, the 7-jack. Great Dant goes for some more value. It's small enough, maybe the big dog comes along. Was a pretty brick turn. Big dog just saves their chips, picks up ace king. No action though, are you for real? Find the limp one time. We've seen it before, it's certainly possible. All in, just gets it through. Watnos putting some pressure on straight money, homie, who comes along with the suited low connected bullshit. Making bottom pair. In position, could go for some value protection. Could also just see a free turn. There's a lot of straight draws that maybe you just want to give up your pair of 6s and not bloat this pot. So I kind of do just like checking down with the 6s. And I don't know if ace high is going to call you on the river. Hard to get paid. Pair of 3s probably not either. Rate a lot with the 4-betting hand. Just plays call. What? And those top pair top kicker will take it. So where are we hanging out at now? So Rate a lot's back in second place after battling it out. Ooh, we'll see an all in. Ace 10 suited in the big folds. Queen, no chop pot. Are you serious? We're chopping this up? Limitless. Dang, just can't get back in the game. Poker stars, you're being so rude. Nine's no good here. Sneaky check back by the king jack. Making nines feel comfortable, going for some protection on the turn. Sneaky call. 10 on the river. Watnos blocking 8-9. Flush draws miss. Ooh, and just a check back from straight money homie, who I suppose isn't looking to play a huge pot with one pair versus the big stack. And the other big stack rate a lot in the big blind. Super interesting stuff. Wow, this is so cool. So these big stacks, we're gonna play multi-way. 7s fold, 6-9 fold, 6-5 is good. Dang, and Watnos right back in there. King 4 suited under the gun. Hello Toddy could be flipping for their life. Maybe 10s find a fold. Hello Toddy's been so quiet. 10s do fold. Jacks. Don't do it, Limitless. Move along. 10s for rate a lot. Putting in the 3-bet. Super small. Jacks go all in. 10s come along. No 10. Full double up for Hello Toddy. The Hello Toddy show is alive. It's alive. Limitless. Finally we get to hear from them. Ace-7 suited under the gun. Just been an unfortunate deck for them. Super cold. Oh, and they get jammed on. No. Straight money homie going for the bounty. Pocket 3s. Doesn't matter how quiet you've been. That's rude with the 3s. Big dog in a weird spot here, out of position. King Jack O. I do like a lead. Paired board. I just want him to win the pot, so that's why I like the lead. Watnos quickly folds to Queen 10. Big dog on 20 bigs. Limitless on 8. Rate a lot. 10-9-0 under the gun. Let's go. Making pairs. Ace Jack O in the big. Blocking Jack 10. Makes the fold. Rate a lot. 53 blinds. Just behind Great Dant. But still in fourth. 8s versus 10s. 8. Put it out there. Oh, that's so rude. That's rude. Limitless. Out in 7th. We're down to 6. And I don't want the big dog to lose, but if they could take a pot off of Watnos, or if we could have that super deep heads up, or not heads up, what the hell? Super deep 5-way battle. That'll be fun. Watnos does have a huge lead. So I want to see some 3-betting pre. Let's build pots. Again though, Great Dant, rate a lot, straight money homie. They're going to try to keep them all small. Straight for the Great Dant. On the board is a straight though, so what the fuck does that matter? Nice bluff there. Getting it through. No chop pot. King, king, no action. 4-4, we'll raise that up. Big dog, ace 8-0 in the small blind. You imagine Great Dant's gonna be super wide. I don't think you want to be jamming just quite yet though. Nice big sizing from Watnos. Again, straight money homie doesn't want to play the huge pots, but ace-7 suited, way too good to fold. 3 of a kind. Locking up the board already. And Watnos is out of there. I mean, that's a pretty nice play by Watnos. Just put the pressure on pre. See a horrific board and fold. Oh, nice flop for rate a lot. Hello Toddy, ace-9 suited. Could have come along. Nice to see them just fold, considering they're drawing to the backdoor flush. or an ace. Straight money, homie. Ace 9-0. We'll face a 3-bet from Hello Toddy. The show's begun. It's well underway. Fold. Fold. Uh-oh. Ace high board. It couldn't be a tough one for Hello Toddy here. You block ace 8 and 7-8 suited. Starting it off with a small bet. Ace 9 could eventually find a fold if you find a way to pull the trigger. Deuce. What is... maybe ace 9 is just calling you down. We'll see if he's jamming here on the turn. Could just see a check. That's what's expected. If he jams on the turn, he's like, I know I'm so fucking far ahead. But then it's like a jam on the turn when you know you're so far ahead isn't good. You want to let them make a pair on the river. Find the fold. Hello Toddy show is here. It's the Hello Toddy show. Move along, bubby. 21 bigs. You're still in it. Nicely done. And nice call by Straight Money Homie. That 3-bet pre looks real strong. But it's Hello Toddy, so you play call with ace 9. 7-4 with no straight draw. We'll find the fold. Looks like they should have a straight draw, but no. Ace 6 suited. What are we gonna do here in the small? Rate-a-lot's opening a lot. 3-bet seems reasonable. This could be a big pot if Rate-a-lot comes along. We've seen quite a few 3-bets from Great Dant as well. Ace 4 moves along. It's not suited. Earlier we saw Rate-a-lot come along, calling a 3-bet with the ace 4 of clubs. Great Dant with the old Jack. Raising it up. No action. Unfortunate. King Jack O. Straight Money Homie defending 9-8. Small bet on the flop. Pair shall come along. Jack 10 gets there. Great Dant, do it. Fire away. No. Diamond on the river. So Jack 10 gets there. You block Queen 9. You block Queen 8. 9s and 8s obviously too. Small bet on the river. Trying to get called by ace high. Maybe a pair of 7s or something. It's kind of a block bet which says like don't raise your flushes. So you pick your price. It's an interesting raise on the river there. Wattenlos with 2 pair. Hello Toddy. Can find the fold here with a 9. Find the fold, bubby. Find it. It's in ya. Only drawing to a 9. There we go. Hello Toddy show continues. Making the folds. Only one wrong fold so far. Everybody gets one. Rate-a-lot calling the small blind with Jack 9 suited. Great Dant will just jam ace king and ace queen finds the fold. It is an interesting thing there if we're getting ace queen to fold. And that's probably one of the strongest hands Straight Money Homie's gonna have. If we jam and they fold. I mean, the situation kind of plays itself out. You have ace king in the big blind. You're not gonna go 4 ways flop. The thing is, you can 3-bet smaller. I don't know if you want to do that. That's terrifying. Straight Money Homie covers you. Same with Wattenlos. Just thinking over Great Dance jam. You're just gonna get it through a lot, and I think that's fine, because you don't want to go 4 ways to the flop. 6s get crazy. I mean, not crazy. They just jam, protect their equity versus, I think, 9-10 suited. Oh, and straight money homie again, just not afraid of Wattenlos. And I mean, Wattenlos is taking all the spots, not leaving any behind. Rate a lot is dominating Great Dant. We'll play limp. No eights. Nothing too scary happening here. Ace, high board. Backdoor straight and flush for rate a lot. We'll take it. Taking it with a little bit. 8-9 suited could come along. Flopping a flush draw. Uh-oh. Ace high board and we checking back the tens. I suppose it makes sense. You don't want to get jammed off your equity. You don't really want to have to call off the pocket tens. You're blocking the flush draw. Super interesting stuff. Big dog will come along. Surely, right? He loses the aces, just dead. Tens get just one street of value there. Hard to get paid there off facing the short stack. So considering he even got one street is pretty good. Wattenlos with 2 pair facing a pot size bet. Puts in the raise, a quick fold. Interesting stuff, the pot size bet. Was a pretty wet board. 10-6 deuce. Ooh, we got a flip, kind of. Not a flip. What the fuck was I talking about? Ace king versus straight money homie. Making a pair. Getting the bounty. Who knocked out Limitless? Who was it? What happened to Limitless? How do I forget that already? Wasn't even like 20 minutes. What the fuck? Anyways, Great Dant. Putting in a raise with the 5-9 and is going to bully around rate a lot. He comes along with the ace high though. No pair, straight draw for Great Dant. Board pairs on the river, flush gets in there. Some of the obvious draws miss. 7-9. Jack 10, Jack 9. 10-9. Bam, 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 bam. Ace 7. Going for a raise on the river. Interesting stuff. It was small. Probably doesn't want to have to face a raise if you check it over. Flop flush for straight money homie. No action though. That's a darn shame. No pairs. Makes sense everybody else folds. Interesting. King and a 6. Blind on blind. We're going crazy. Blocking some straight draws that might come along. Nicely done. And I mean, like, you're already beating the Jack X whatever. It's nicely done because you deny them all their equity. And straight money homie's playing back at you, so each pot you can just clean up equity. That's a pretty big win. Ace 8 hitting the muck. Great Dant with the suited ace queen. In the big blind, sorry. Plays call. Surprised we don't see a 3-bet pre, but might get some more chips played this way. 850k out there. Great Dant does lead out on the 4 turn. Expects to see a lot of check back on that turn. Straight gets there. Ace Jack O putting in the 3-bet. And rate a lot comes along with Ace 6 flopping a straight draw. Put a 3 out there, dealer. Giving Great Dant the wheel. Better straight for rate a lot. That'd be really rude. Small bet on the turn. Great Dant getting value. Rate a lot does find the fold. Cleaning up equity there instead of getting value. Bam, 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 bam. It's pretty nice to fire 2 streets there with the ace jack. Pretty cool to see. Making a pair of 10s here too. Straight money, homie. I don't know if you're gonna draw to your 8. Does come along, drawing to 2 pairs as well, even though the 6 is bad. Diamonds complete. 8-10 doesn't really look like a value bet, but going for half pot. Uh-oh. This could be a jam. There it is. Quick call from the ace king. King on the flop. Dead straight money, homie. Chop outs, I guess. Queen 10. Rate a lot. King, king in the big. Puts in the raise cutoff. Raise folds. Doo-ka-doo-doo. Don't you do it, straight money, homie. There you go. Nice fold with the ace 9. Escaping all the danger. 10 deuce coming along. 7 high board. 1 liner to a 5, and the 10 deuce gets the job done. Very small bet too. Super profitable bluff. Looks great there. Ace 5 suited, put in the 3 bet. There it is, super small. So not too many chips going right a lot's way, but the 5.5 bigs would be nice. Almost a 14k bounty on Rate a Lot's head. Sheesh, we could see some wider call-offs for the bounties. As we saw earlier with Rate a Lot with the 9s. Queens for Hello Toddy. Play the limp. There it is. Oh, I love it. Okay. Top set. Giving Rate a Lot a chance here. Not gonna take it. Big bet by the queens. Quick fold from 5 deuce. Sheesh. Rate a Lot is the type to put some pressure on. Not that time. Escaping all danger. Both players with a silly little straight draw here. Backdoor diamonds for Hello Toddy. A 9 as well will get the job done for him. Pot size bet by the Great Dant. Deuce is super silly. 1 liner, 2 with a 5. All in and 10 high, can't make the call. Jack 5 suited, thought about it for a second. In the small blind, just let it go. Ooh, 4x sizing from the Jack 9. Straight money, homie. Ace Jack O comes along. 10-3 deuce flop. 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush for Watnos. Ace Jack continues. Watnos needs a 9 or an 8 or the bet to get through. 58 bigs for straight money, homie. Super strong draw here. 4-8 diamond, all great for Great Dant. Top pair for Rate a Lot. Pretty good turn for them. Could see the 7-6 put it in at some point. 8 of spades, sorry. So diamonds miss. Straight gets there. We'll see if Great Dant goes for some value here. Just plays call. Not surprised. Why do I keep saying diamonds? The spades got there on the river. Ooh, play call. Ooh, no 10. No. 10 on the river. Oh no. Rate a Lot was looking at a 12k bounty there. 10 on the river. Oh, it's so dirty. At least we get ace king. I think Watnos might go bounty hunting. 6 more big blinds. $14,000. Looks like a call with any 2. 3 on the flop. No 5 ace king. Rate a Lot. Dang, unfortunately busting in 5th place. Starting things off with a huge stack with Watnos. I mean, we got to see a lot of pretty good action. Great Dant, right, a lot of pretty good battle there. Hello Toddy getting lucky on the river. But it is the Hello Toddy show. 28 bigs, last place. But plenty of wiggle room. Nice check on the flop here. Give your opponent a chance to make a pair. Super small bet. Gets it through. Kings for Great Dant. 3 bet. 51 bigs for straight money, homie. Unfortunately for them, Great Dant has established second place. Doses take the jam spot for 27 bigs. King Jack four-handed is strong, but Hello Toddy finds the fold. Wonder what he does if it's suited. Maybe it's still just a fold. Pair of eights is good for now. Taking a stab. 9 of spades is a super interesting card to have. 7 on the river. And 9 of spades ain't that good no more. I think you want a pair here in Great Dant's shoes. Ace high. So like 9 jack misses. So only one little interesting little straighty fleshy hand that you're blocking with the 9 of spades. Nonetheless, ace high finds a fold. Watt and Los with the old jack high on a king high board, taking it down. Putting the pressure on the old Hello Toddy. Queen deuce with the backdoor flush draw. Coming on in. Great Dant with a nice call with the bottom pair. Pretty stupid kicker. You probably want your opponent to have the jack. Yeah, and Great Dant does just find the fold. Jack of spades, a shitty card to have. Hello Toddy, king 7 suited. On the button, 22 bigs. Facing a 3-bet. Great Dant is just rude. I mean, very strong player from the small blind. Hello Toddy comes along. Was not expecting that. No pairs. I think we find the fold quickly, but I didn't think we were getting to the flop. King 7 coming along. Will be fun to see how wide Great Dant plays that small blind 3-bet. Usually has at least a little something something, and it does great at timing, where he has his opponent in a pretty crappy spot. Because there's like only, I remember the ace 4 versus Rate a Lot's ace king, where they had 3-bet super small, Rate a Lot jams ace king, so that 3-bet got picked off. But other than that, it's been a lot of great 3-betting from Great Dant out of the small blind. Nice little value bet here from the pair of 9s as well. Blocking the 2 pairs, blocking the straights. Straight money homie does come along. Not gonna lead on out. 9 jack can comfortably check it down now. And take a nice pot with a nice little value bet on the turn. Hello Toddy limping in ace 9. 8-9 checking it back. Flush draw comes in for Great Dant. Wheel draw for Hello Toddy. No spade, Hello Toddy still just bombs away. I mean, 8-9 with the spade still just finds the fold there. So you may as well just bomb it. It is an interesting size. Maybe you don't need to bomb it, but they did. Straight money, homie. Pair of sevens. Coming along, three of a kind. Doesn't lead out, just checks it over. Quite a few draws straight money homie could have. Great Dant thinking with a king 4 could be good. I don't necessarily like the 4. Blocking the old 4-6. 4-3. Probably not. Not 4-3 is spades or hearts, so the 4 diamonds is pretty irrelevant. 8 on the river. Don't you do it. You just, no, a million chips more going straight money homie's way. Almost caught back up to Great Dant. So that second place position is no more. But I mean, the Great Dant's still going to fire away. Defending the big with 3-9 suited. Straight draw to a jack, but that is no good. Waltonlos does make Broadway. Pretty big bet, no call from 9 high. Jack and a 5 in the small blind, limping it in, facing our raise, folding our hand, moving along. 8 and a 10, racing it up. Straight money homie defending the ace 4. With the backdoor spades and the wheel draw, puts in the raise. Super nice little raise here. 8-10, hasn't folded yet. Oh, there we go. Straight money homie coming along from the small blind. Pair of 5s for both Watnos and Hello Toddy. Weird stuff. Hopefully Hello Toddy doesn't raise for protection here. Oh no. Raise for protection from Hello Toddy. No 7, no 5, no jack. 4 is not what we're looking for. Probably not folding the pair of 5s. Oh shit! Whoa, Hello Toddy escapes danger. Nicely done. The Hello Toddy show continues. Unfortunately, 16 blinds has got a long way to go, but if we're going to be making calls with king high and turning top pair, picking off bluffs, folding when things are getting rough, dang, Hello Toddy's going to make the comeback. Ace and a 5, getting it through, moving along. Doo-ka-doo-doo. Watnos in the small blind, ace 8, 4x sizing. Nice to see. Straight money homie comes along with reduced suited. It's very expensive to see a flop. 8.5 big blinds in the middle. 5 on the turn. Watnos is just looking to show down the ace high. Big call there pre-flop. King 10 suited, could jam, could play raise, could play limp. I think limp seems the worst. Queen 8 checking it down. And he's good. Oh, bet on the river. I wonder what we're trying to do. Get ace highs to fold. Maybe a pair of 6s, put them in a weird spot. You do still need some bluffs there. Don't want to only be value betting on the river. Another 4x from the small blind. Ace queen suited. Ooh, ace 10 versus ace 10. This will get in. Blind on blind. Quick call from straight money homie. No flushes, just a chop pot. Ace and a queen. Watan lows. Fold from Great Dant to queen 3. Queen jack suited, getting it through. Probably gonna see a little bit more of that now. Four-handed. Oh, another 4x. Sheesh. This is so difficult to play in the big blind unless you're making your hand. A7 is still in a pickle here. Place call, jack of diamonds. Pretty bad cards for both players. Check is good for the ace7. Does put in a little protection bet. Doesn't want to see a diamond on the river. Ace of spades. We'll check it down. Very interesting. No more value there. Could have got called by a jack maybe. Maybe the pair of fours. Probably not though. So if you're just going to get called down by flushes and better aces, might be a nice check on the river there. 3 to a straight flush, but not quite all in a row. Straight money homie checks it back on the flop. 9-8 does get queen 9 out of there, picking up a straight draw on the turn to the 7. Pretty silly blind on blind pot. 10-7 takes a stab. The pair threes come along, but 7 on the river. That's a pretty bad river for Wattenlos. Ace-8 four-handed, 12 big blinds. Hello Toddy's thinking about, this could be my last hand. Nope. King-Jack with a 3-bet. Pocket pair might go set mining. If you see a low board, you like it too. Queen 5 deuce is fair for the threes. Pretty fair board for the threes. Turn and river are going to be difficult. Queen is great though. Facing another bet sucks. 2 million chips, you have about 6. I don't know if you want to jam to protect your equity. Great Dan just does find the fold, giving Wattenlos respect. There's so many pocket pairs that beat you there. Hello Toddy gets in jack 10, flopping a pair. He's holding. Not gonna bust yet. Hello Toddy show continues. Was an interesting call off, but to be fair, jack 10 is gonna be doing great and even dominating a lot of hands that are all in there. Ace and a king. Queen jack for straight money homie. Has put in some 3 bets from the small blind with it. Facing a cutoff raise, we'll just play call. A7-7, queen jack looks like shit. Fold. There we go. A7. Might get ace-9 out of here. Nope. 8-4-3 flop. 9 on the turn. Giving straight money homie. Top pair, top kicker, locking up the board. 7 is so rude. That's ridiculous. There's almost no river Wattenlos will call on. Straight money homie might get 600 extra K because of it. Shit. Nice check back on the turn, making top pair, top kicker. Could use some protection. Could get some value from worse hands too, but wouldn't have got the 600K that they got on the river there. Wattenlos leading out the pair 9s on jack turn. Protection. We want protection. 6-9 4x. Do it. Okay, finds the fold. So we're playing disciplined cards from the small blind, but we're raising huge. All in from the ace-6 for 20. Wattenlos with king. Great dant with a defending hand, making top pair. Yeah-oh. Don't raise. Don't you do it. Plays call, ace on the turn. Bad for both players. Watno says, well, no, this is actually okay for me. He king on the river. A set is good. Queen 9 would be a difficult call down. 2x pot bet on the river. You know, ace queen calls ace 6. Or do they just start to fold? Who the hell knows? Interesting stuff. Huge raise on the river with the set. Great dant. Coming along with 4s in the small blind after limping. A little bit too deep to be jamming facing the raise on pre-flop. 4s are they're good for the time being. And the ace-7 or diamond. Plenty of equity for Watnos. And in position, those 4s fold on the flop, of course. Uh-oh. Maybe Hello Toddy folds. 4-handed ace-10 suited is pretty. Straight money homie's been jamming a lot over you. Time to take a stand. 10. Put another 10. Oh my god, another 10. Hello Toddy, keep smacking the 10s. The Hello Toddy show. Woot woot. Oh no, and now we got almost a 3-way tie for second, and we got a 3-way pot. Pair of jacks is in the lead. Everybody has a pair. 8s check. 8s make a set. So great dant gonna get a pot here. Providing there's no 10 on the river. Big bet by Hello Toddy. Blocking 9-10, the boats fill up on the river. All in, and great dant calls. Hello Toddy's dead. Shit. So the Hello Toddy show did finally come to an end. Was one hell of a bluff with the jack there. You're gonna get all aces to fold, right? Except for pocket aces. But he's not. No, he would have pocket aces. Nonetheless, great dant, 80 bigs. Does finally get that second place position reestablished. Kind of like earlier, had 10 million chips, right now 9.3. Straight money homie had 5, now at 5.6. So effectively, Watt and Los has stolen Hello Toddy's chips. We got the 3-handed battle. King and an 8 finds a fold. Ace and a 6, raising it up. Meow. Deuce spades on the turn. 9 jack bluff. Do it. It is hard to rep something. Spades. Wanting those calls with the ace high. Uh-oh. That was pretty mean. Pretty rude call there by Watnos. No respect for great dant. Maybe he respects him enough to bluff, so he does make the call, so it's all respect. Yeah, that's a better way to look at it. 2 pair on the turn. Very wet card though. 8 of diamonds is super strong. Blocking so many value hands. Great dant with 2 pair. Gonna be tough to fold. Straights get there. Put in the raise even. Not afraid of the flush or the straights. Eight of diamonds is again so strong you could just 3-bet all in. Do it. Maybe play call, just play fold. Watnos wrote a paragraph there for us to read. Pretty funny stuff. Top 2 facing a raise on the flop. You'll love to see it. The board's pretty wet, so we could 3-bet here. Hopefully he finds call. Although, doesn't this just look like a raising hand? Straight money, homie. A 2 overs to the jack. Backdoor flush draw. And a gutter to the 10. Place call. This is a huge pot. Stack to pot ratio about 1 to 1. Great dance. Still gonna go for some value on the turn. Maybe you bet small. Keep the draws in there. Do you jam? Get called by... No, go small bet. Draws fold. The king, queen without the flush draw finds the fold. Queen deuce versus queen 4. Shit, queen 4 in the muck, of course. Facing the aggression. Could have been a dirty flop here with a couple of queens out there. Straight money, homie, still with the best of it. Stabbing and taking it. Woot woot. Watt and lows. Queen and an 8. Backdoor flush draw for both players. Open-ended straight draw for straight money, homie. Making the straight on the turn. Pretty bad card for the queen 8. Ripping another bet in there. Super dry board. Straight can just call. 4 on the river's no good. Watting those blocks 8-7 puts them all in. Quick call from straight money, homie. Oh boy, the 3-handed battle. Super deep. 65 bigs for the shorty. Woof. So I suppose what we're gonna see is a lot of this stupid bullshit, small pots. We're gonna check it down and we're gonna see some nice bluffs and value bets. 7 deuce going for value. Queen high. Does find the fold. Do 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 do. Pair of 4s. Another limp pot. You might want protection. We're just gonna go to a turn instead. Jack on the river will give Great Dant the lead. Value bet on the river. Watnose finds a fold. Check down pot with the pair. Already. 4x from the small blind. Alright, Watnose is going to keep that up. That's good news. And straight money homie comes along wide. Jack deuce suited. Facing the big raise. Super interesting stuff. Middle pair for Watnose. No straight help for straight money homie. King 7. Limping it in. Great Dant. Checking it back. A7 deuce flop. 2 clubs. Pair goes for a stab. Jack 9 comes along. Backdoor straight cards. 2 overs to the 7. Limp pot. Probably not going to see a whole bunch of ace X. Maybe we will. 4x from the 9s. 6 deuce folds. 3x on the button. Get a call from the small. Queens take a big ol' stab on the 9-6 deuce flop. With no diamond. Interesting. Deuces versus king queen suited. Trying to limp in is Great Dant. We'll have to pay a little bit more. Ace king king flop. 2 spades. None for Great Dant's deuces. Still comes along. Check back from Watnose to deuces bluff. You beat some weird bluffs. Some low card bluffs. Ace high board. Great Dant taking a stab. Straight money homie with middle pair comes along. Flush draw for Great Dant. Raise. Put the jack in a pickle. Overbet. Ooh wee wee wah. What do you do here with the jack of diamonds? Playing call. 7 on the river. Huge pot, 4 million out there. 10 high is gonna have to fire away, but it checks down. Nice call on the turn there. Almost a three-way tie after that pot. Middle pair for Great Dant, backdoor flush. Gutter to the 7 for straight money, homie. Facing about half pot size bet, comes along, 10 on the river, completing Queen Jack. 8-7 was already a straight. Straight money, homie's gonna have to try to represent it. Maybe you prefer Queen Jack or a club over the Ace 8. Ace 9 with a club is not in love with itself. I could see a fold here. Maybe you prefer raising. Great Dant does find the fold eventually. It's a darn shame. Great money, homie, or straight money, homie, picking up a big pot. One that they should not have won. But they did because they were aggressive. More limping in from straight money, homie. Again, they're just not trying to build pots here. He will take a stab on the ace high board. Pair of 8s comes along. 6 of diamonds. Pretty good card for straight money, homie. We'll check it over though. Pair of 8s, check. Queen on the river. Checking it down. Giving on up. 8s go for some value. Okie dokie. Try to get called by a 3 or 6. Interesting. Then little value bet there on the river. Ooh, pairing a flush draw for Great Dant. Not much doing for the other two. 8 on the turn. Great Dant 7s are still good. Bet small. Interesting stuff with the pair 7 and the flush draw. You could get called by worse straight draws and flush draws. Sorry, just worse flush draws and straight draws. Limping in the ace queen too. Okay, so it stays consistent. Queen high flop. Not much doing for 9-7. Almost a straight draw, but it's not. Does come along still. Alrighty, Great Dant. Coming along super wide in the big. In position. Seen that before. Overbet on turn. Making a pair makes you feel like you need to call, but probably not now. You might want to draw or a pair of jacks or queens instead of that 7. 8-4 versus 8-4. You love to see it. I think we go check on the turn. Unimproved. We're just checking this down. No need to turn your 4 into a bluff. Great Dant, Queen Deuce suited on the button. Straight money, homie, coming along with the pocket pair. 3s are still good. It's a very small bet. King of Spades is scary for both. Great Dant might like it a little bit more. We'll just look to show down the deuces. 3s are good though. 10-10, limping it in still. I like it. Great Dant won't do no raising pre. Super interesting stuff. These two are just going at it too. Watnos is letting the battle happen. I mean, maybe just not getting the cards to play on the button yet. Great Dant with a pair of 9s. Going for some thin value, a little bit of protection. Probably just to check it back on the river. Maybe not three-handed. Maybe so three-handed. I think the way to think about three-handed is just pretend everybody's folded to the button. Things are a little bit different because of the pay jumps. It's about $40,000 between first, second, and third. Sorry, first, second, and then 2/3. Oh, sentences are getting hard when you try to do math. Nice call there by the 2 pair. Getting some value from Great Dant. Straight money, homie. Putting in the raise with the straight draw. A 9 would be super rude, but who knows if Great Dant comes along. Not quite as deep enough to put in the 3-bet. Plays call, picks up the diamond draw. Fire away, do it. Get King 10 out of there. 7 on the river. No diamond. It is tough to fire with the King 10, or sorry, the 10-8. You're trying to get 10-9 and King 10 to fold here. If you're blocking that, that sucks. Great Dance still does do it though. Watnos making a pair of aces. Great Dant with the pocket pair comes along. 9 isn't great. Brings in straight draws and whatnot, some of which you block. 8s with the club, easy fold on the turn. Meow, meow, meow. So Watnos, 96 bigs. Great Dant did fall down to 3rd place. Unfortunately so. 42 bigs, still plenty of wiggle room. Then Straight Money Homie, who's played very well out of the small blind. Keeping pots small with Great Dant. Jack 5 leads out on the Queen 7-3 flop. 4 on the river. What in the frick is going on? Bam, ba, bam, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, bam. King 10 suited for Great Dant. Gets it through. More limping from Straight Money Homie. A7 suited, puts in the raise. Gets it through. Aces. But there's only a queen and a 5. Yes, he's limping. Oh, you love to see it. Oh no, 6-4-3. Are you serious with a heart? Watnos will take a stab. Might even call a check raise, which won't come in. Poor run out for Watnos. Aces overbet. Holy shiza. Going for max value there. No one to be had. Kings. Ooh. Great Dant. In the big with 4 deuce. Probably just gonna hit the muck. It does. Ah, what a shame. So no big coolers yet. Just a lot of the small pots. Lots of picking and stabbing. East King suited in the big. Facing a limp. What do you know? Let's raise it up. Let's get the fold. Let's move along. Let's have a cooler. Aces, 9s, and 8s. Alright. I mean, who knows how this goes down. Great Dant puts in the 3-bet. Do we see call? 8s are fucking strong here. Fold from the 8s. Is the cooler avoided? All in from the nines. No nine. Aces hold up. Cooler is not avoided. Dang, what a weird spot, eh? After we waited so long. There's so many stabs, so many limps. We eventually see 3 pocket pairs all in one hand. Do 40 bigs facing the 3-bet in the small blind with 9-9. Again, 3-handed. That feels pretty dang strong. The pocket 8s fold probably helped Straight Money Homie lean on the jam option. Wouldn't have been surprised to see the 8s call there. Then I would have let 9s call. Straight Money Homie is dominated here. It's a cheap price for Wattenlos. They don't want to just give chips away though. But we could get this heads up right here. We've seen 10s come. 10s will come? Nope. We will chop it though. Ace 3. Gonna need an ace or some diamonds. Another 3. Ace will do. Ooh, so Straight Money Homie will not go out easy. Ace 9 suited. 20 big blinds. Do it. Put it all in. You could just call. Okay, goes for the small 3-bet. I like the small 3-bet, especially when I don't see it coming. Pair of 9s on the turn for Great Dant. Wattenlo's blocking King Queen. Thought he might prefer to have a queen over the king, but still fires away. Making a pair of 5s, we'll just give up, of course. Jack and a 10, waiting for the coolers. Jack 4, hit the muck. Get on out of here. Move along. King Queen. Pretty strong hand. 20 bigs, all in. Quick fold from Wattenlos. Ace 6, raising on up. Ace 5 comes along. Backdoor flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. Interesting stuff. 5 on the turn. Giving Great Dant the lead. And he's good. Wattenlos with an ace and a jack. Coming along from the small blind. Keeping the pot small. Great Dant with 2 pair. Wattenlos just needs a 10. Won't even go to the river. Not a spot to be raising. Think the flush got there on the turn. Bam, ba, bam, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, bam. Jacks in the small, King 9 in the big. See a raise this time. Seen mostly limps from the small blinds. Bet on the flop, we'll take it with the Jack Jack. King 9, making a disciplined fold. 10, 4, 3, all hearts. Are you serious? Wattenlos even making a pair on the river. Might call the bet. Hopefully finds a fold. Overbet. Quick call. Pretty big pot. 3 million chips going Great Dance way. Wattenlos under 10 now. Will still use just about anything to jam it on in against Straight Money's big blind. Pair of 8s looking pretty right now. Checking back to flop. So straight out there. 1-liner to a 10. Clubs miss. 8s check it down. Pair of 2s for the old Queen Deuce. Getting a call from Ace 5 picking up the wheel. 5 of diamonds looks like a good card to have. Not no more. Diamonds miss. Quick check check. Another 2 million chips going Great Dance way. Oh, and we might get it in here for the bounty. Who knows? 13, so you gotta call off 11. $18,000 would be nice. 8 will do it. Great Dant making the straight. Locking things up on the turn. That's a darn shame. But we do have a pretty deep heads-up battle. 45 bigs for Watnos. Just a double up away from the lead. Putting some pressure on here with the Queen Jack. Raising it up. 5-5. In the big blind. We're playing some limp pots. Are you serious? Let's see some raising. Ace, Queen, King 10. Let's go to a flop after a raise. Come along, Great Dant. King high board. Ace, Queen is still feeling comfy. Needs to go for some protection here. Who knows what Great Dant does? Making a straight on the turn. Watnos blocking the nut straight. But I mean, a 10 would be much more enjoyable to have over the ace right now. Coming along to a river. Just looks like it's going to be another huge pot going Great Dant's way. Hopefully Watnos folds. Oh, I didn't even think about this. Surely he goes for value on the river. And then Watnos with ace queen. Blocking ace 10, blocking queens, blocking king queen, blocking queen jack. Queen 10. Just an unfortunate turn of events for Watnos. But we'll get a few here from Great Dant. Up to 27 bigs. Right around 5 million chips left. Now almost up to 6. Ace and a 6. Flopping an ace. No action. Nothing doing for Great Dant. At least this isn't a limp pot. We're seeing some raising pre. Nice stuff. 6-3-3 board. Queen 4 defends with the backdoor straights. Does just have to let it go on the turn there. Would have been one heck of a call down by the Queen 4. Watt and lows. Oh no, both players make a pair of 5s. That's bad news. Check back the turn. I wondered if this could go check somehow. Whoa, Watnos escapes danger. Whoa, I suppose the bottom pair paired on the board. The bottom card paired the board. There we go. Oh no, another spot for Watnos. We've seen folds though. 5 on the turn. Don't you dare put a king out there. Pair of 2s. They're getting milked. Ace is the scary card. One liner to a 4, and Watnos leads out. How does a king 3 call here? 2's turning itself into a bluff. Whoa! How the fuck do you play against that? Whoa! Watnos jamming the 3s too. Getting it through up to about 40 big blinds. Almost back to where they started. Getting a good run from the deck here. Straight draw and flush draw. Pair 2s is in a pickle and folds. 40 bigs. Watnos slipping in. No draws either way. Watnos. I mean, they're chopping, right? Great Dant thinking about putting the bluff. They block 8-7 now. Pot size bet and 8 deuce folds. No chop pot here. King 4 limping it in. 10-9 bumping it up. Queen Jack 9 flop. 1 spade for Great Dant. There's another one. Watnos just drawing to a 10. 3 outs. Puts in the half pot size bet. Whoa. 5 on the river. Don't bluff. You got the 4 of spades. It's tempting, isn't it? 1/3 pot. Interesting. Great Dant can go for some value here now. Don't you dare fold. Don't you ever dare think of folding. Nope, just sizing up the river shove. 6 Jack, bumping it up here in the big blind. Ace, Ace 9 flop. This could work. The 1.5 out there, super important to Wattenlos. And we could have a setup here. No diamonds, no setup. 8-9 takes it. 3 to a straight with a little gap in between. Jack and an 8, checking it down. King high good. Wattenlos at 31 bigs. Putting in the raise with the king 9, gets it through. King 5 will raise it up. 10-9 or 10 Jack, sorry. Look at all those 9s. So 3 to a straight, putting in the raise, 2 overs as well, and king high folds. No surprise there. Great Dant raising up queen 7, getting it through. Ace and a king in the big, facing a limp. We raise. That's what we do, dealer. 3.5x. Jack 7 deuce flop. 4-10 with the backdoor straight and flush. We'll just make a pair of 10s on the turn. 2.1 out there looking to go Wattenlos' way until the river. Broadway for Great Dant. The absolute nuts. Overbet. Wattenlos gonna think about making the call with the pair of 10s. 3-bet pot. Bet on the flop, check on the turn. Oh, he makes the call and sees the bad news. Oh no, Wattenlos down to 14 bigs. Coming along in a pretty bad spot just with the backdoor flush draw and the draw to the 10. 8s with a diamond, I think has an easy call here. Dang it. Another big pot going Great Dant's way. 8 bigs left. Up to 10 now. King, king. Alrighty. All in, take it. Raise small even, okay. Raising small off of 10 bigs. Interesting. 10 high gets, oh no, 10-4. Making the pair. Getting them to fold the 10 high. Ace queen putting in a raise. Wattenlos comes along with 4 Jack. Uh-oh. 10-5-3 flop. Super small bet. Wattenlos continues making a pair of 4s. That's just ridiculous. What the hell just happened here? Ace queen calls it off. Queen on the river. Alright. That was kind of fair, right? I don't know heads up poker, but it's pretty rude to call it with the 4 Jack and then make a pair of 4s on the turn. That's pretty rude. Pretty fair river. Wattenlos are huge stack coming into things. Played great from the get-go. Yeah, it was just about 2 hours of fun. Great Dant finally gets the W. Not too surprised to see that. I was rooting for Raid a lot. I thought Great Dant was going to be put in a pickle, and Great Dant showed me what a pickle really looks like. You know? Played a lot, back at Raid a lot. It was really cool. Very nicely done. The 10k KO. Even beating Limitless and all these other fools. Very stacked final table. Awesome stuff.